All right, what's up, everybody? Let me tell y'all something. For one, I am too good at what I do. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it took me way too long to figure out the problem that I just figured out. And number three, I worked myself into a doggone sweat. I was in there sweating. Then I had this, these masks. I'm telling you, these masks are so daggone hot. Now I'm kind of a hot-natured person anyway. But misuse may result in sickness or death. Oh my. David the Doer. Okay, I like that. David. What's up, David? How you doing, sir? Welcome. Welcome to the family. So, the title of this live show, as we have some drive time, is "Are you prepared to be locked down for the next 12 months?" And I asked you guys a question on the last drive that we did, and I asked you, I said, how long do you think this is going to last? This right here, being quarantined, not going out doing anything, not gathering with more than 10 people. How long do you guys think this is going to last? And some people say it's going to last until June. Some people say it's going to last until September. It's funny to me, nobody said, oh, we'll be done at the end of this little 14-day period. Nobody said that, which is impressive, because I'm glad to know that you guys are not living in like La La Land. All right. Because if you think this is going, anybody who's watching right now, if you think this is like day 7, you think this will be done by next weekend, you got another thing coming. Okay. The COVID-19 coronavirus, the virus, a lot of folks call it Rona. Rona is spreading so fast, and it's amazing. People are still eating out. People are still eating out. This is just, which is great. Hey, it's good for the economy, I guess. But we stopped eating out, 3 weeks ago. And I think this is the first time since we've been married, been going on 11 years now, that this is the longest period of time that we haven't ordered a pizza. Cause that's our thing right there. We don't do a bunch of eating out. We don't do a bunch of restaurants and like that. But we'll order a pizza. And we have our certain places that we like to order pizza from. And this has been the longest that we have gone without ordering. Literally, it's been like 3 weeks. Cause you just know, you don't know. It's an invisible enemy that we're fighting, and you can't see it. So, let's play this thing out. What would happen, not only to our country, but what would happen to the globe, to the world, if this is like this? March 2021. If in March 2021 we are still facing the same challenges that we're facing now, what is that world going to look like at that point in time? It's almost frightening to even think about it. Because right now already, this has been day 7 of a volunteer quarantine, and people are already fighting. I read an article last night, I think this was in Ohio somewhere, where a mob of people rushed into Walmart and started fighting and beating each other up over goods. Okay? They arrested an ungodly number of people. 3 people actually died, and several of them had to go to the hospital. Like 100 plus had to go to the hospital. So I'm like, wow, we're doing this already. We're doing this right now, and we are 7 days into a voluntarily, how you say it, lockdown, basically. Lots of people would certainly be laid off. My aunt, hygienist, okay, for 30 years. Got laid off already. Wow. That's unfortunate. You know, it's very unfortunate. Hello, Amanda F. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And you know, that's probably not the end of the layoffs. You know, and my heart goes out to families like that, and to your aunt. You know, we'll be sending love and prayers to not only that family, but to all right now. You know, and I know several people who are right now like, you know, they're like, Roger, I don't know what we're gonna do. And fortunately, we, as far as my wife and I, we are okay. But like my daughter works at a theme park, and she was telling us last night, she was like, yeah, they you know, all week they've been working and everything was fine, and then come Wednesday, they start hearing these rumors and murmuring, and then Thursday it's like, oh man, we don't know what's gonna happen. And Friday they came to them early in the morning, like, you know, 9-10 o'clock in the morning. They're like, yeah, at 5 o'clock we're gonna need y'all to leave the premises. And then about 30 minutes later they come to them like, at 3 o'clock we're gonna need you guys to leave the premises. And at 2 o'clock they came to my daughter's job, and they was like, hey, we need y'all to leave the premises now. And she's one of those uncertain, you know, she's in one of those industries that is uncertain right now. What's up, 101? How you doing? Great to see you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, millions of people right now are going to go into their own recession, even if the country doesn't. And I believe the country will, and maybe even if it lasts long enough, could go into a depression. And you know what's the greatest thing about prepping and being in the prepper community is most of us, and a lot of us, have stuff. Okay, a lot of us have closets full, pantry full, rooms full of stuff, of food, of things that we can eat. You know, I talked to another friend yesterday, and she's like, you know, she was telling me about one of her friends. She was like, yeah, one of my friends is really excited because, you know, she's in the stock market and she's buying, and, you know, stocks are way down right now. And she's like, I'm really trying to figure out how I can bless and help some people in this situation. And I commend her for that. I mean, that's honorable. That's admirable. And I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, y'all. And y'all know I'm like the most optimistic, positive person all the time. I'm also a realist, and I don't see us getting out of this anytime soon, to be honest with you. Even if this stimulus passes and they approve this $850 billion, and you get $1,000 or $2,000 per family, or $1,200, you know, if you just lost your job and you don't know you're going to pay your rent, I mean, you know, $1,000 is great. What you going to do? Buy a pizza? Buy some drinks? Go party? I mean, what are you going to do the next month? You know, let's say they send this out in April. You get another $1,000, $1,200. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You know, then what? And like my brother posted on Facebook the other day, he's like, yeah, hopefully when y'all get these checks, y'all will buy some top stocks and make some money. And he said it as a joke, but I'm like, you know, what is $1,000, $1,200 going to do for somebody who is already struggling and just lost their job? Just, you know, not lost it, but got laid off. Hey, Linda, welcome back. So, you know, I want to talk to you guys to start just getting your mindset ready. And I know a lot of you guys already are. And of course, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the ones who are not looking. The ones who are not watching right now, because they're the ones that are probably freaking out because y'all got plenty of stuff. If you're watching this channel, I know for a fact you got to be prepped up for minimum of 6, probably 12, 18 months, right? Right? If you've been watching this channel, I know you're prepped up. You gotta be. How could you realistically watch this channel with us starting last year talking about the food shortage, and then us talking about corona. You know what? I'm gonna look back at these videos, and I'm going to look back and see when we really started talking about the coronavirus, because I know as soon as I heard about it, it was still in China then. I know we were talking about it then. That's been what, 6-8 weeks ago, at least that long, maybe 10 at this point in time. Is that vodka? You guys are always asking me if this is vodka in the jar. Would I really be drinking vodka and driving? Come on. Oh, let me check. Let me check and see. Oh my gosh, she said she's gonna eat her neighbor. Ooh, that's vicious. I'm telling the truth, but I appreciate it, man. I really do, because I don't want people that's on this channel and people that follow us and are part of this group and part of this family. I don't want us to be ignorant. You know, I don't want us to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, and I don't want us to fall for any buffoonery that's coming. Oh, and you best better believe, trust and believe, it's coming. Okay, it is coming. And if you don't know that there's about to be some bull jive coming, then you got a whole other thing coming. Not only are we gonna be dealing with coronavirus, not knowing who has it, who's tested, who's not tested. Not only are we going to be dealing with that, but then we're going to be dealing with finances. Then we're going to, hopefully, I am so praying that the food shortage. I'm hoping this growing season right here. You're a vegetarian, only joking. Okay, I mean, listen, man. I didn't know if you were serious now. I'm like, dang, that's vicious. Wow, that's some Walking Dead stuff right there, you know. I just brushed it off. I was like, okay, maybe she's serious. Maybe, I don't know. But I just don't want. I don't want people here to just be ignorant of the fact that things are coming, and whether you see it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not, things are coming. Okay. Speaking of vegetarian, I have discovered how to make quesadillas at home, y'all. Oh my gosh. The only thing I'm missing is that little, like, jalapeno sauce. I'm missing that. If I had that, man, I'm telling y'all, and I figured out how to do it in the microwave. It takes like 30 seconds. Little small quesadillas about that big, like that. Delicious. Oh my goodness, delicious. And, you know, we're enjoying life right now. We truly are. And that's one thing I wanted my wife and I, you know, and our family, I wanted us. You're already gonna be stressed out, because a lot of us are either not working, or if we are working, we're working from home, which is going to create, especially in our society, we're used to go. We're used to that. So the moment that you take a society of people that go, and then you slow them down to the point where they're at home, then sometimes you just, you know, you get aggravated and irritated, sometimes with your own skin, just being inside. So, a couple few things that you can do during this time and for the future, okay? Really enjoy. Set your home up now where it's enjoyable. If you like reading books online, get you like 15 of them. If you like playing video games like me, inundate yourself with video games. If you like watching movies like my wife, pick out like a list of 100 movies you're going to watch. All right? And by doing that, that's going to give you, even though it's enjoyable, it's going to give you a goal to be shooting for. And if you get tired of doing that, always have something else to do. Now, I know for a fact I can always go in the backyard and I can always build something. I can always cut the grass. I can always get the garden ready and all that. But you know what? This week right here, this was our first week, and I'm like, babe, we're going to enjoy this. We're going to eat what we want to eat. However much of it we want to eat. I'm not going to worry about gaining weight. I'm not worried about it, because it's enough already to be worried about. Okay, worried about the coronavirus, worried about finances, worried about what the president is going to do, worried about if Mike Pence tests is positive for the coronavirus, worried about this, worried about, no, stop it. It's enough, and you got to get to the point where enough is enough. You know, enough is enough. You already got enough on your plate, so enjoy Enjoy your time right now. Number one. Number two, take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath. Because I know how stressed and how stressful this situation can be. Sometimes you feel overwhelmed. And this is more like a life coaching live than anything, you know. By the way, I'm a certified life coach. But just, you know, take a deep breath sometimes. Especially if you have people that live in your house with you. If you have people that live in your house with you, use the coronavirus to your advantage. Be like, listen, I need my 6 feet right now, okay, of space. Please. And go off, do some things by yourself in a whole nother room, and then come back. And you know, that's one thing about Jennifer and I. We enjoy each other's company. Sometimes we get on each other's nerves, just like anybody else. And when I feel her get on my nerves, I'm like, all right, I had enough. And she knows to leave me alone. And the same thing, vice versa with her. Now sometimes we keep on picking with each other until we get to the point where we just start giggling and laughing. But that's us. You know, a lot of people not like that. Some folks just be like, you know, when you're stressing me out, I need you to leave me alone for the next like 36 hours. And leave that person alone. So, you know, number one, enjoy this time. Number two, take a deep breath. Let it go. All right. And then number three, which is like a piggyback off of number two, all you can do is all you can do. If you've gone out and you've prepped everything that you thought that you could prep, and you spent all the prep money that you could spend, and you got everything that you could get, hey, that's it. All this I wish I had, I wish I could have, you know, I wish I had this, and oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do that. It's over and done with now. Okay, over and done with. And I would strongly, highly recommend you, if you go out, either go out, and see, it's gonna get harder to go out because they're going to start opening up the stores early for our seniors, which is a great thing. And then all the stores are starting to close earlier. You know, where we might go back in the day, which is like 2 weeks ago, at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. That's not existing anymore in our area. They open up like an hour, maybe two later, and they're closing like 2 to 3 hours early. So, if you have to go out, you know, it's gonna be strategic now when you do go out. And remember this, a lot of places are rationing what you can get. So, if you don't have the things that you need now, I would strongly encourage you try to figure out how you can get them, maybe by bartering. You know, if you got somebody in the area, you know they got something, and you got something they need, be like, hey man, you know, I didn't get any toilet paper. Can I trade you some oodles and noodles for some toilet paper? Now, I wouldn't trade oodles and noodles for toilet paper. That's just not something I normally eat. But you know, whatever y'all come up with, bartering is going to be a very good system of getting some of the things that you need right now. Okay, bartering. Barter your certain services. If you know how to bake cakes and pies and things like that, you can barter that for some items. If you have a tractor and you know how to cut grass or break up ground or whatever for somebody for a garden, hey, you can barter that for something else. You know, everything doesn't always have to be a money exchange. We're on our way home now from a shopping trip. Where did y'all go shopping and what did you get? I don't want any animals to run out of food. Pet chicks. Yes, the net corral is tidy. Okay. So at this time, during this time right now, this is going to be a lot of time that you're going to have to yourself and to the people that you really love the most. And this is really truly soul searching time. You know, who are you? What do you stand for? What kind of legacy are you leaving for the people on this planet after you're gone? You know, those kind of things that you'll start thinking about. You know, where has my life gone? You know, no matter what age you are, you can look back over your life and be like, good gracious, man, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I don't know how much more time I have. You know, none of us do. it's going to get to the point where it's going to get very real to a lot of us. Excuse me. That just came out of nowhere. That's probably that quesadilla I ate earlier. Let me see. With the oldies, you got fruit. Okay. Bread and almond milk mainly. Okay. Well, good. Good for you. How was Aldi? You know what? I've been to Aldi's and I've been to Lidl or Lidl. And like I said, the stores around here are still... I mean, they're still just letting in anybody in and everybody in. It's not like it's one person in. They're not doing that here. Out here, my landlord, his renters so far are going to help each other. That's good. That's good. That's very good to hear that people are starting to band together. I love hearing that, because where there's unity, there's strength. And if you already have a community of people that are living together in one area, you know, not everybody's going to get along, not everybody's going to agree on everything, but you guys already got something in common. You're around each other all the time, so that's good. I mean, having a community like that is awesome. And by the way, this is water, high alkaline, 9.5 and above alkaline water. We don't drink, and that's one thing. Now, talking about regrets and talking about, you know, not getting everything, because we don't drink alcohol. Drinking alcohol is not something that we normally stock. But if I pass by an ABC store tomorrow and I don't see a lot of people in there, I might go in there and pick up a few bottles. I like picking up little spirits like this because I think that's going to be a great barter item, great trade item, you know, in a pinch. And then plus, you know, you can always, if you need to use it for antiseptic or to clean something, to make some kind of little small weapon, you know, you can do that. But I like buying the little small bottles. But I know, like anything else, you get a better price when you buy more of a quantity. So I know it's more expensive buying it that way. So, but that's just what I like to do. Because I always envision, hey, I can always trade this stuff. And that and cigarettes, which I didn't stock up on cigarettes because we don't smoke. Not a bad idea, but I felt like I could use my money for better preps. And I could have bought cases of cigarettes and I could have vacuum sealed them and all that, but yeah, that wasn't practical for me. Didn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. I am so grateful to be living here and have this little community, but good. Okay, so hi Tara. All right, so that's another thing right now. Be grateful and thankful for where you are and what you have, and don't try not to concentrate on what you don't have. Now I'm gonna tell you this, case in point. Jennifer and I went to the store yesterday, actually, because like I said, around here the stores are still, you know, okay, they're cool. You can go in and out, go get your need. It's really not that long. You know, the lines are not that long. You may have 1, 2 people, maybe 3 people in front of you, but the lines are moving really quick. People are not panicking. They're not going crazy. And we were leaving to go to the store yesterday morning, early. We ain't thinking about we'll be at the store. Wrong. And we saw this young lady who, and I've seen her before. I saw her last summer. And I noticed she was sleeping up. We have, like, not too far from where when I used to take my bike rides, we have this bridge that you can walk over the interstate, and I would see her up there from time to time. You know, a few times, you know, my heart really pricked, and I was like, man, I gotta help this lady. So, you know, I would give her some money, and unfortunately, every time I would see her, I would never be in a position where I could go get her any food or anything like that. Hey, Emily, haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? So Louisiana is shut down. Can't go for food. And that's it, huh? Okay. Well, coming to a town near you, coming to a state near you. So we saw her on the way to the store yesterday. And, excuse me, y'all. It just bothered me. You know, it bothered me to see somebody homeless like that. You know, we live in the richest country in the world. And here we are, we're sitting around here worried about some invisible disease that may get us. And right there in my own neighborhood, somebody who doesn't have anywhere to sleep, doesn't have a roof over their head, that really bothered me. You know, Jennifer and I talked about it, and I want to do, I'm going to tell you this, I have mixed emotions about this. Because I've done some things for people in the past that lived in my neighborhood, and it didn't work out well. You know, it didn't work out well. And don't get me wrong, I'm not that kind of person that can just walk over somebody and not try to help them, whatever. However, when they know where you live, it could put you in a compromising situation or position. I'll leave it at that. So anyway, that was one instance that I was like, oh man, that's just. Anyway, we passed her and she was actually sleeping in somebody's yard in their lawn chair. And then it started drizzling. I was like, oh my goodness. So I don't know, you know, those type things are just. It's kind of funny to me how people can live in this country and be homeless. You know, it's just, I really don't understand it. Got pregnant by my fiance and we break up before I find out. Now he acts like it don't matter and feeding the homeless. Now okay, Emily, I'm not in it. Okay. Got pregnant. I think that's fiance. Then we broke up before I found out. Oh, okay, so you got pregnant. Then you guys broke up before you found out you was pregnant. And now he act like it don't matter and feeding homeless. What doesn't matter, that you're pregnant or that be more expressive. What doesn't matter? The fact that you're pregnant, or the fact that you guys broke up, or the fact that he's feeding homeless? Psalms 82 and 6. Now I don't have the Bible memorized 1-on-1, so put the verse up there, please. Oh goodness, got about 10 minutes, then I'll be at my location. So we got 10 minutes. Y'all, you know what? Y'all ask me anything. Let's do an ask me anything session right now. I gave it to my daughter last night. Y'all asked some great questions of her, and her answers and her responses were so funny. Oh my God. So let's do that again. I was that you were pregnant. Okay. So I was able to pick me up another case of these, which I love these things right here. Oh my goodness. And I love them because I can put water in them, stick them in the refrigerator, and then when I'm ready for it, I can drink it. And I know you can use these to like can stuff. However, I'm not there yet, unfortunately. Even though I had Queenie on and she taught us all how to can, I'm not there yet, y'all. I am not there yet. Not yet. Maybe next crisis. And I'm sad about it. Not really. But kind of. But not really. So guys, we are moving into the summer months. And this is normally the time of the year that we travel. This is normally the time of the year that gas goes up. It's normally the time of year that people are really, get out and get some exercise, get some sun, get some beach time. How do you guys think the coronavirus is going to affect everybody this summer? Do you think people are going to start going out? Do you think people are going to start going to the beaches? think people will start going on vacation again? What do you guys think is going to happen this summer? And then again, also, what do you believe and feel and think that the numbers of the coronavirus are going to do? Do you think the numbers are going to level off? Or do you think they're going to keep shooting through the roof? Because I was surprised when I looked, I did a live when I was on my way to my destination. I was very surprised as to how many numbers they were reporting right now in the United States. I was like, whoa, and I think we're over 300, I want to say it was like 339 as far as deaths. Oh, some bird just took a dump on my window. And I don't have it. Look, I meant to put the doggone windshield washer fluid in the thing. It sit over here on my passenger side. Y'all know I'm sad right now. I need to come up here and talk to this dude. He fixes riding lawnmowers and tractors, apparently, because he got a bunch of them sitting out there. And to be honest with y'all, you know what? I can do it myself. And if we are quarantined past next Sunday, I will get out there and fix it myself. I'll just figure it out. But I have to figure out what the size of the belt is. I think I keep buying the wrong size belt. Anyway, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Psalms 82 and 6. Okay. I like that. You guys are mighty quiet today. Is it because it's a Sunday? Is that why? Because normally I don't come in on Sundays. And if I do, it may be 1 and it's like in the evening time. If I do a Sunday live with you guys. And these two are like special editions because I had to go out. Because I still have the emergency phone for my company and I got called. And I had to go. I could not go. It was, I need to learn something though. I spent about an hour, I don't know how long I spent, an hour and a half troubleshooting this problem. And what I should have done, I should have walked in and just done a couple things different. And I would have been in and out of there in like 10 minutes. But you know what? You live and learn. And that's why I ask so many questions of people, in different subjects so I can know. And I knew I would find the problem. It took me to the absolute last thing I was gonna check, and I was like, bing. I was like, oh my goodness, are you serious? Landlord, kid, don't run out the street like this. Gave me People Mag. All pictures of celebrity at events. What will People Mag be without all of them at events? Shut down. They'll probably cover the coronavirus. I'm pretty sure that all the major magazines, probably the next 3 or 4 issues, are going to be on the coronavirus. And if it's People Magazine, they'll probably be talking about Tom Hanks and his wife. They'll probably be on the cover, if I had to guess. And has anybody heard about the Pope? How is the Pope doing? Expecting that he might have, contracted the coronavirus. We didn't know, but I hadn't heard anything about it. And of course, that's not going to be widely reported. Can you imagine if the Pope came down with coronavirus? I think that the 2 people on the planet who I do not want to see get the coronavirus is, well, number 1 is the Pope. Well, I'll say this. Get the coronavirus and pass away from the coronavirus. Number 1 is the Pope. Because you will have millions of people across the globe just in mourning. That's number 1. And 2 is the United States of the President of the United States of America. And that's because of what those 2 figures mean. Not because of my personal beliefs in either one of them, but what those 2 people mean to the globe. So I do not want to see that. Matter of fact, I don't want to see anybody else get it. especially pass away from it. Which I know that's a great hope. It's kind of far fetched because it's running right now. It's running, as they say, like a wildfire. All right, so we're about 3 minutes out, y'all. So if you got something to tell me, you better tell me now. And also, if you're new here and you've never subscribed before, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, please hit the bell notification and click the all button when that comes up, so you can get all of our notifications when we post videos and go live. Okay? And as always, I want to thank you guys for being here. I really, truly appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for allowing me the opportunity to talk to you, and you guys actually listen. And just because we disagree sometimes don't mean that we have to be disagreeable, right? We have all found that out. And this is a platform that you can feel comfortable in saying what you want to say, believing however you want to believe, expressing however you want to express. And as long as you are respectful, folks will always give you the utmost respect as well. Roderick, you look nice today. I don't look nice every day. Thank you, Miss Linda. I'm just messing. Hope not doing any live events. Queen of England is out of the city at another castle. Are you serious? When does the Queen ever leave the castle? My next tape, I have a shout out for your channel. Oh, for real? You know what? Conspiracy 101. Is that consistency? I always call you 101. I'm gonna have to check your channel out. Do me a favor. Because and the reason I'm asking you guys, do this. 101. Shoot me an email with a link to your channel, please, so I can check out your channel. Because when I'm on the phone, because that's the way I do these lives. It used to be different when I did the lives from the house, but when I do the lives from the phone, I'm not able to see any of the chat. Now that's just me. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I can't see it once it's posted. So do me a favor, email me, Plant Based Homestead Prepper at Gmail. Shoot me a link because I want to see what you're hollering about on your channel, okay? Because I'm sure your channel is great. So you guys go over there and check out my man. I think that's consistency. I really can't see it. 101 on his channel. That's my neighbor. I love my neighbors. Neighbors are awesome. Okay, y'all? Lord have mercy. The dogs, the tribe of 5 is at the door waiting on me to get here. Can y'all believe that? And I couldn't even pull up good before I was, yap. All right, so I am here. I am done for the day, hopefully. Hopefully nobody else calls me. I'm tired. That took a lot out of me. And I am going to, one thing I didn't do when I got back in the car, which I had my gloves on, I didn't sanitize. So let's sanitize. Either I have not received any email from you, or I just don't know how to use it. Oh, was I supposed to email you, Linda? Oh my gosh. I didn't do it. I don't know if I was supposed to email you or not. I'm sorry, but I didn't. Was I supposed to be sending you somebody's number? Text, oh, do you have, I don't know if you have text or not. Oh gosh, was I supposed to be doing something? Sending somebody's number? Y'all, I will check my email and see, because I apparently have dropped the ball. No, thank you, my brother. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Be good. God bless. And I'll see y'all next time. I don't understand why this man got to walk in the middle of that room. Although we come home.